Hello, today we're going to be hiking up to the Griffith Observatory. I'm here at Griffith Park, right in front of the Greek Theater. There's a trail behind the Greek Theater we're going to take. It's a dirt trail. We'll walk up to the observatory, and I think we're going to stop by and check out a few filming locations. There's a tunnel behind the Griffith Observatory where they shot Back to the Future Part 2, where Biff crashes his car into the manure truck, and it's also the same tunnel that was in the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where he goes to Toontown. So I'm gonna stop by there and check it out. Also at the observatory itself, it was a filming location for the original Terminator. We're gonna check out some filming locations from that, and also from Rebel Without a Cause, and then again La La Land. So we'll stop by and see where they filmed those. So thanks for joining me. Shuttle you can take to the observatory here, but we're gonna go take this dirt trail and get some exercise. Here's the dirt trail that goes up. We're starting. It's fairly a steep hill, and it's right before sunset time, so we'll see what the view is gonna be like. We're starting to get a little bit of a view already. Yeah, the views are slowly getting better. And that's the observatory right there. A nice view of downtown LA there in the distance. So there's downtown right in front of us, and then when we pan to the right, that's going to be West LA, and then Santa Monica. So that's Westwood, and then Santa Monica behind it, and the ocean way in the background there. You can barely see it. And look at that, we're almost at the observatory. That's the trail we walked up. Almost there. All right, here we are. We made it up to the observatory. You can see the sun setting in the background. And right away, this is the lawn where they shot Rebel Without a Cause. They pulled the cars up here and parked, and then again it was replicated in the movie La La Land. And of course, in reality, you cannot park on the lawn here. There is a parking lot or a drop-off zone over there. And right there in the distance, on that hill, you can see the Hollywood sign. Right there on top of that hill, next to the radio tower. Looks like somebody's looking in a telescope over there. And right there's the elevator. We're gonna go behind the observatory, and we're gonna check out where Arnold Schwarzenegger first appeared, the Terminator first appeared in the original Terminator movie. That's behind the observatory here. They're having a free telescope public viewing. I guess you can look at the sun from the telescope. Oh, look at that. So we're gonna walk to the back of the observatory. This little walkway goes all around. You can look at a telescope here or just check it out. This is a nice time of day to come up here during sunset time, magic hour. Get nice views. Downtown LA looks beautiful from a distance. So that area down there is actually where the original Terminator first appeared. We're going to go down there and check it out. This is where it was when the original Terminator 1 first appeared. It was at night in this area here. It's been a while since I've seen it, but this is the location of it. Right below Griffith Observatory and this little duck here. So I'm gonna go around it from this side, and we'll come back out where the trail dropped us off right there. And there's the Hollywood sign again. Also in the original Terminator movie, there was a telescope back there. We'll walk up and check it out. Pretty sure it's still here somewhere, where the guys are hanging out, drinking beer. I want to say one of them pulls a knife on the Terminator, and that's where he gets his outfit. Here we go. So I want to say this was the area where the punks were drinking beers.
Hey, my turn.
And they pull a knife on Arnold Schwarzenegger in the original Terminator, and that's how he gets his outfit from one of the punks. I think they were hanging out around here at one of these telescopes.
What's wrong with this picture?
Hey, I think this guy's a couple cans short of a six-pack.
You're close. Give them to me, now.
In 1984. And it was after sunset, it was dark. There's nobody here besides the punks and Arnold. And we're gonna keep going this way, check out the tunnel from Back to the Future 2. So in case you drive up here, there's a parking lot here. You can park, or you can take that electric shuttle. It's free of charge, I believe. Or I prefer to hike up and get some exercise. Well, behind the parking lot here, it goes through an area called Berlin Forest. And if you keep going, you can go all the way up to Mount Hollywood. But we're gonna go around here and go down this street and check out the tunnel from Back to the Future 2 and the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's right behind the observatory here. The sun is setting down there. There's the observatory, and there's a Hollywood sign. We're gonna keep going down this road here. There's a tunnel back there. The tunnel is actually about a 10-minute walk from the observatory. We're almost there. The tunnel is getting a lot of traffic today. So this is a tunnel from Back to the Future Part 2. Biff crashes his car here and gets hit with the manure right in this spot. And this was also the tunnel in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where he goes to Toontown. And for Back to the Future 2, they made the tunnel look longer by putting extra lights on the roof of the tunnel right there. See, this one only has about 3 lights. They put a bunch more to make it appear like the tunnel is actually longer than it is. All right, we're gonna walk back to the observatory and then hike back. Now the sun has set, we're getting night views.
Out of that, we figured that above the smoking mountain.
You can look at the telescope here as well.
An observation that 400 years ago was able to do.
Look at that.
It's on the inner orbit. So it's amazing what these guys were able to do 400 years ago with smaller telescopes.
All right, I'm making my way down the hill. Thanks for sticking around with me. I hope to see you next time.